What's up, you guys? Steven here for Off the Shelf Movie Night, and I am back. I'm so happy to be back. I know this YouTube channel has basically been dormant for a while, and it's because of the WGA and the SAG strikes, because unfortunately this platform seems to love unboxings and specific talk about physical media more than other types of content, and that's great. That's fine. I love doing that stuff, but out of support for those strikes, I could not continue to do it. I know there were some content creators here who did, and that's on their heart, on their conscience, and on their decision making. I'm not judging. I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just saying, for me, I needed to do that to support them, and sadly, that meant kind of just stopping that content. So I took a little break. I have been streaming every Wednesday night, 6 p.m., 6:15 more like CST, with my other group of content creators talking about movies and things, because we could do that under the guise of film criticism, but we couldn't talk about news, we couldn't do any of that stuff. So that was something that did kind of still continue to happen, although most of that time we were taking breaks from there as well. So it's been a difficult time. I'm happy to be back, though. For those of you who stuck it out with me and are still following and subscribing, I really appreciate you. I love you. And I'm going to be doing a ton of unboxings now, because I'm going to start showing you the coolest things I've bought over the last 4 months of the strike. So there'll be a number of unboxings coming. I'll start doing more live streams again, talking about sales and that kind of thing. We've got the end of Best Buy coming up, so I know that's going to be a huge discussion topic as it looms ever closer. Black Friday sales are going now, so I may do some videos on that too. Anyway, hit me in the comments. Let me know some things you've missed since I've been gone that you'd like to see me do more of, whatever. Let me know. Oh, my cat. You know if you can see that. My cat. Not my cat. A cat. Attacked the crap out of me. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to be doing a lot of unboxings. I've got a lot of things to show you guys that I've gotten over the last handful of months. I'm only unboxing technically 2 things, but one of them has a lot of movies in it today, and I hope you enjoy this. Hit me in the comments. Let me know what you think. If you want to know what I've been doing the last 4 months, you feel free, and please do, go over to TikTok and follow my TikTok channel there. It's just OTS Movies, same as OTS Movies here now as well. Or you can follow my Instagram. It's Off the Shelf Movies also, but my advice is follow the TikTok, because I really do post there daily, and I post all kinds of other lifestyle things and different things I'm doing. Anyway, on to the unboxings. I'm going to have to look this way a little bit because I'm looking at the screen, because I want to make sure I show you these things the right way, because they are epic. And we're going to start with the biggest in size of the 2 box sets that I'm going to unbox for you, and it is the Clerks Trilogy box set right there. I was really excited to see this. I have already opened it over on TikTok, so this box has been opened. But now with you guys, I'm opening it permanently, and I will end up finding a place on the shelf for it. So let's crack this box open. Let's take it out for the last time and see what it looks like. I did mention this before on my TikTok. I will be keeping the box, and I hate that, because I hate just keeping boxes around, but it just seems like it's something I should keep. All right, so here it is. It's I guess kind of a diorama of the rental store and the sidewalk where they hung out. So we've got them there on the sidewalk. We've got a little piece of road right there for some depth. It kind of makes me want to see if I can find some action figures from Jay and Silent Bob or something and put them here on this little piece of road. I think that's pretty cool. And we've got the roof there, nothing special. The end's nothing special. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, spoiler alert, this is not worth the current money that they're asking for this thing. I think it's cool, but this is all cardboard. It is nice cardboard. It's thick. It's rigid. But there's no plastic here. I thought for sure there would be a little bit of plastic involved, but it is not. It's just a cardboard box, essentially. So it is not worth what they're asking. I would wait if you're interested in this, just because it is a cool thing, especially if you have action figures to put on it, to have on your shelf, but it's not worth the money. I think if you see it keep dropping, they did something like, I'll show you the exact number, but it's like 5,100, 5,200, something like that of these, and I think it's still available to get, so I'd watch it a little bit, see if the price drops. So let's get to the cool part. On the back, this is the back of the building, which is cool. It's all graffitied up like you would expect, but then there is a late movie return slot right there. This is so cool, you guys. And you pull that forward, and that's where the movies are. All right, let's take a look at the movies. And for that price, that's $100-something, you don't even get 4Ks. You just get Blu-rays. I don't know if I took... Yeah, let me take that digital code out before I go any further here, because I'm sure I will keep the digital code. These I do like digital codes for travel. If you guys have been around for a while, you know this. I like to have them for travel. So certain movies work well digitally, and this is one I think will work well. Or all three of these. All right, so it's a digipack situation, which is fine, I guess. And you open it up, and you get some cool artwork on the inside. And then further opening it up, and there are the discs and the pack-in stuff. So as you can tell, these are just repackages. I'm most excited because Clerks 2 is my favorite of the entire set. I haven't seen Clerks 3 yet. It might surpass it, but right now I like Clerks 2 better than Clerks 1. And we get the double disc of Clerks 2. We get all those extras that I really want. There's a feature documentary, I believe, on disc 2 that is important to me. So it's kind of like 4 movies with all the extras. And that's kind of how I justified it. So we've got Clerks 1, Clerks 2, 2-disc set, and then Clerks 3, which I did not get to see when it was in theaters, so I'm excited to watch it. So let me flip it around so you can see the entire back. So there's the whole back. And again, this is a situation where there should have been some art consistency across it, so it would have been a cool design. And that's where I just think this was a money grab, really. Yeah, it was. All right. So we got the movies, and what do we have for pack-ins? The first thing is a certificate of authenticity. Yeah, there were 5,150 of these printed, and this is kind of cool that I have such a low number. I have number 32, which is pretty damn cool, especially considering all I did was just pre-order from Amazon. I didn't go to any like special means to try and get it. Maybe that just tells you how uninteresting it is. And then there's some stickers there, which, fine, whatever. And that's it. That's all that's in here. So I'll let you decide what you think is the right thing. I know some of you hardcore Kevin Smith fans will be like chomping at the bit for this because you want everything Kevin Smith. And I will say this. If I can ever have an opportunity to get something autographed, I mean, come on. What is more cool than this to get autographed? So I will be looking for some opportunities to get some of the people from the movies to sign this. How amazing would it be if I could get like the majority of them to sign off on this? That would be amazing, right? So that's cool. It's a cool set at like $50, $60. It's a cool set. Over 100, I just don't think the value is there. But you can let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll be excited to have a conversation with you about that. So there's that. The next thing I have to show you is interesting. I wanted to support this because if I continue to bump the mic, I need to move things around so I can show it to you better. If this is what Paramount is going to be doing moving forward, I really want to show love to it and support. I do think moving forward, we're going to see more box sets like the Columbia Classics set, the Sony Focus Features set. And I don't love that because you'll end up getting movies you don't want in order to get movies that you do want, because some of the movies in those sets are exclusive to those box sets. That is not the case with the set that I have here. I would not have gotten this set had it not been the fact that I didn't have any of these movies. And it is the first edition of the Paramount Screams series. Now, their promotion made it feel like this is going to be a series of box sets. And I think that's cool, and that's one of the reasons I really want to show some love to it. So it's a nice box. I did get some damage on my box. It's minor, but I see it every time I look at the box, and it's really annoying. Overall, though, it's nice, hard, rigid cardboard, so it's cool. And this is a much better value for the money, honestly. This was actually a pretty good value. So you open it up, and the first thing you're greeted with is this. You get an actual copy of Fangoria magazine featuring movies that are in this set, which is awesome. If you've never seen Fangoria, it's a horror magazine. I'm sure you've at least heard of it. So I don't think this is a full magazine. It feels a little thin, but there's quite a bit here to read about the movies. So it's just a cool way to put a pack-in extra with information about these movies. All right, once you've done that, there's also some stickers there. That's fine. I'm not big into stickers. It's whatever. And then here we go with what's in the box. So we get a pin here, and then the movies. So let's take this out. So the pin is inside this. That's fine. And then once you do that, we get to the movies. And first up in the pile is, and I'll show you, here's some damage. I'll show you on the slip cover. I'm going the wrong way with it. See on that slip cover, it's taking some damage, and I hate that. It makes me so annoyed. I can only be thankful that it's a movie that I don't really care that much about, and this is the situation. I did not love this movie, honestly. But I do have friends that like this type of horror, so I'm fine with that. And these are custom slipcovers specific to this set. You can see I haven't even opened the movies yet. It's the standard 4K release of the movie inside the slip. So very cool. Now we get to the movies I actually do like. And the way they're packed in here looks really cool. Because each movie has its own slip box. I'll show you the next one. I just put it here and see if you can guess what that is. I think you can. But inside, once again, it really is just the standard release. Keep going the wrong way. For Pet Sematary, I did not have this in 4K, so I'm happy to add it to my collection. I'm not going to crack these open yet because you've seen them. They're just standard releases. This is just a collection of standard releases, reissues, essentially. But I don't have them, so it's cool to get them all like this. All right. Very cool. This one I can't wait to watch in 4K. I loved Crawl. This is a movie that I didn't think should have been good, and it was fantastic. There's only one questionable scene involving like a shower stall that I didn't really buy, but overall, I really enjoyed this movie. Next up, I like these matching slipcovers. I'm annoyed that the Smile one is taking some damage, but whatever. Rosemary's Baby in 4K. Rosemary's Baby is iconic. It's a classic movie. I think this 4K is going to look beautiful. I need to check the bonus features because this is one I did already have. I don't have a 4K. But I do have this in Criterion, so I need to see if there's more extras on the Criterion. If there aren't, then I can get rid of that Criterion, and that'll be great. And here's the last movie. And this was the one, this is an R-rated horror movie. They said R-rated, gory horror movie, never before on 4K, and I don't think it was even on Blu-ray. It was a mystery for a while, and then it got leaked, and they had to let it out early. And it's Sweeney Todd. Was not in my collection, so I think it was on Blu-ray, to be honest. But, I mean, they promoted it as never before on 4K. Well, Rosemary's Baby wasn't ever before on 4K either. So it's just a way to hype it up because this is, you know, a rated R horror movie, which is great that we got at least one in here. So that is the Paramount Screams box set. And this, I don't remember the exact dollar amount, but it was good price for what's in here. I was happy for it. The movie's mostly good. Only one questionable movie that I just think is not that great. But overall, good selection of movies. Good quality packaging. I like this a lot. I do feel like the pin and, you know, the stickers are kind of filler-ish. But that's common in these box sets. This I love, though. This is a cool extra to have. So I hope that this set continues. Let me know if you guys got it. A lot of people I know didn't bother to get it because you already had these movies, and I understand that. Totally understand. All right. So I'm going to have another video coming up soon that's going to have even more box sets because I did get some other cool box sets. We need to talk about Arrow Video because I got some cool sets from them. That'll be coming up in the next few days. So I'm glad to be back. I've missed you guys, and there's more coming. Just hit me up over on Letterboxd, OTS Movies. Hit me up on TikTok, OTS Movies again, and Off the Shelf Movies on Instagram. I'll see you guys on the next one.